Howdy. Okay, so I am actually a little upset with myself because I'm realizing that, well, I'm enjoying this, and I hope you are too. I am taking a lot of time to talk about things. I'm trying to get more succinct, so hopefully this one's going to be a little bit better about that. Let me know if it's better, worse. You want me to talk about things more? You want me to just shut the fuck up a little bit and show off some cool things? I don't know. Point being, getting right into it right now. We left off at Anamanaguchi, and now we got Animal Collective. Everyone, I think, knows who these guys are, and everyone knows this record. I feel like it's kind of something of a staple in the modern, broad scope vinyl listening collection. Much less trippy, I guess you could say, of a cover in the in person rather than seeing it on some kind of form or digital copy. But this is a very, very strong psychedelic experimental album. Definitely worth checking out. Personally, not my favorite in the Animal Collective discography, but very nice nonetheless. It's on black. It's a thick pressing, but I'm not going to show you it. And it does have this really nice little psychedelic looking gatefold. Very nice. Very good packaging. Nice and thick. Always good. But this one, however, this is probably my favorite. Strawberry Jam. This is the album they released just prior to Post Merryweather Pavilion, which was the last one. I forgot to mention the name, I think. Whoops. But I feel like most people know it, so I kind of skip out on that. But this is a much poppier record, I feel. They have a much more, there's some much more spastic performances on this one, which I love. Love a good, energetic, psych performance. And this doesn't have a matte finish. It's kind of a little glossier, which I don't love. But, I give it a pass because it's Strawberry Jam, and it is wonderful. So, similar vein, very good, psychedelic record, very poppy, and very pleasant. Front cover, back cover, and of course we got the inner sleeve. Lots of strawberries, very strawberry themed. My only other Animal Collective record thus far, Sung Tongs. Very goofy, very still weird cover. Still kind of freaks me out. I don't know. Maybe it's something about the look at the see the smile. I don't know. That's always been just like a weird thing. That kind of very smiley, looking right in your soul kind of thing. That freaks me out all the time. That's unsettling always. So don't give me that shit. But this is a lot of fun. They are comparatively stripped down to what most people are used to hearing from them. I think this was released in, was it 2004? I'm fucking stupid. It doesn't say right here, but this is a pretty stripped back sound for them. It's not 2004. I'm stupid. It's definitely not. But it has a lot of wonky performances. Stuff like We Tigers is just this goofy, goofy thing, amongst other things. I mean, obviously, but this showed them in a very, I guess, acoustic setting a lot of the time, which was interesting because it took until a lot later for them to start really dabbling a lot into electronics. But good shit. Front cover, back cover, and because they keep making fucking big ass records, little inner sleeve, little very goofy handwritten type shit. Good stuff. I'm not sure what the backstory behind Sung Tongs is. I feel like it's some kind of in joke, honestly, or some fucking situation like that. But Arcade Fire, again, feels like a staple. This is Funeral, their most noteworthy LP as of yet. This is their debut full length, which again everybody knows. I feel like I would be looking like a goof trying to elaborate on this anymore, but I think that all of the records are, with the exception of I guess Reflector, which felt a little half baked in my opinion, are quite good. They're probably overrated at times, but they're still a very solid group, all things considered. Very they know how to incorporate grand levels of instrumentation without it feeling bloated or overly complicated. It's just for the point of being complicated and grand. So I respect them a lot for that. And packaging is pretty simple. Front cover, back cover, and all inner sleeves, even though it is a single LP, but I love me a good gatefold. It looks nice. It's got this very nice little matte finish. I dig it. Dig it a lot. And moving right along, keeping good pace. Good for me. Proud of myself. We've got Artificial Brain. Look at Artificial. This is the greatest. This cover, it's fantastic. Look at this shit. Wait, let's see. Let me just focus on that. That's awesome. I don't remember who did this. Okay, Paolo Giardi, which is, you're awesome, dude. These are coming out of Profound Lore Records. I think that my friend described this as a scientifically oriented Obscura, like Obscura the record, not Obscura the band. And I think that's a fair assessment. It's this very sci-fi, horror-themed, intense, heavy tech death metal, which is just absolutely throttling, and they've got pretty cool thing. It's just a single LP. Got these nice printed inner sleeves with the lyrics on it, like that. And mine came on this blood red wax jacks on stacks. It looks very nice, and it plays really well, and it is absolutely something I would look into if you are a metal fan that somehow this slipped by you. Profound Lore signees, if I didn't mention already. Good shit. And coming up next, we got A$AP Rocky. I recognize that, yes, he is not a lyrically proficient rapper, and I don't value him as such. He is, to me, what he has always been, I think, even to himself. He's got a nice sense of flow, good ear for production, very strong sense of aesthetic to his tracks. And on this, they've got a lot of banger beats. The title track, fantastic. I thought I'd probably go to prison. I thought I'd probably die in prison. Expensive tasting women. Ain't got a pot to some. But yeah, lots of fun. Goldie's great. Let's see. Fucking Problems. Drake actually did. I mean, I'll admit it was a weak Kendrick verse. Kendrick does actually come back though, and Posse Cut at the third side of it. Ghetto Symphony. It's got a lot of good shit. One problem I have with this, aside from the weak Kendrick verse on Fucking Problems, fucking Hell with Santa Gold. This was an awful track. I hate this track so much, dude. It's so, like, the beat is just half-baked in my opinion. Santa Gold's hook is terrible. It sounds awful on this. I think Santa Gold is a good singer generally, but like contextually, and I don't know, her performance wasn't the greatest here. It was just the worst shit, dude. So I don't know, Santa Gold. You probably could have done better. I think you've done better with stuff in the past, so that's alright though. Still. generally a good record, and I was surprised this got pressed. But yeah, front, back, old gatefold. Look at that with the ASAP mop, and this actually came on Colored Wax. They've got a little lyric sheet in there. Won't bother showing you, but that's nice. Transparent orange. Very pretty. So nice. And then, of course, I actually did get his follow-up as well. At long last, ASAP. This, I understand why people don't like this nearly as much. It's got much less of a pop appeal, for one, which is, I think they really cut down on the very eclectic bangers that they tried to put into their initial cuts with this. However, I feel like this, more than anything else, is one of the closest that rap has gotten to incorporating psychedelic aspects, like, directly. I understand that with dudes like Madlib, he has this slightly, I guess, second-hand capturing of psychedelic elements. But with this, I feel he much more directly tries to put that into influence with his sound. And for the most part, it pays off. I'm trying to think. I know that there are some elements that I'm just kind of iffy on, but for the most part, it's a lot of fun. And it has a really nice Lil Wayne verse on M's, which impressed me a lot, honestly, because, I mean, I'm not the biggest Lil Wayne fan. I can appreciate what he does, and I'm not some kind of hater, because, honestly, how relevant is hating on Lil Wayne in 2017? But I do understand that he has been on the decline since Carter 3, and he actually sounded really good on M's. I was really impressed by that. But it's very nice pressing, very thick. I always love that. Got a little baby ass guy on the back, fucking Nas ass shit, and then you got some of that with him looking like a little pretty Flacco over here. Look at that. There's a picture with him on the guitar on this shit. Maybe that's on the inner sleeves, but yeah, nice record. Give it a little more of an open mind. And moving right along. Ashkusha Good with a GWGUUD. Good. This is an Iranian producer that develops these really crazy, layered electronic tracks of largely samples. It's really hard to explain. It's like, I mean, I guess it's like trying to explain this fucking cover art. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of things, and they just come together, and it doesn't really seem like it works. Like, it's got this really, I don't know, monstrous, insane musical structures. Like, the compositions are all kind of very disjointed, but, well, they're clearly thought through, but they don't feel like they are. It's making it really hard to explain for a stupid person like me. But it is just enrapturing how this kind of thing operates, and I really can't do anything more to explain that. Look up, I think, I Feel That, and you'll get an idea for what exactly he's going for with the sound. I'm pretty sure this is just, pretty sure it's just on black. Oh, no. I apparently haven't played it in a while, because it's on this nice little white. Nice white. I got this through a Ninja Tune, which plays some role in a lot of stuff. Like, you can get Thundercat stuff through it. It has probably some connection to Brain Feeder that I'm not totally keyed in on. I'm not sure on the specifics of that kind of stuff, but, front cover, Back cover, very minimalist, nice shit. Ugh. And then I ended up getting his follow-up as well. This one, I think, sticks to a little more basic compositions in terms of like how they're structured and all that. But some of these tracks just get so supremely layered and dense that I just couldn't deny how interesting it was for me. And again, it's kind of the same vein of I fucking struggle to explain this or recommend this, but just give it a shot. I think the lead up track Muda Fossil is a decent way to get into it. That's Muda Fossil, if I'm recalling correctly, because of course that's how I decided to do the track listing. Fucking piece of shit. But yeah, I decided for a pointless gatefold on this one, which I like, and it follows that similar collagey thing, except it's in color this time, which is neat. Big fan of that, and I'm so sure this one's just on black. But oh my god, I am wrong again. I'm wrong again, guys. I'm wrong again, and oh yeah, the inner sleeve is always a fucking bitch to get out, so I'm just gonna pull it directly from the middle. Clear. This little, I guess, foggy, clear type deal, a little milky color. It's nice. So, moving right along, I guess, we've got At the Gates with their Gardens of Grief EP. This is pretty awesome. It got a pretty recent repress. This is from the 92. I'm shit at remembering this. Let me know that I'm shit at doing this, because again, I can just look it up if I wanted to. But this is a very nice black metal release from a, I don't know, maybe Seminole, maybe we'd call it, Norwegian black metal outfit. Very cool, very nice stuff. And I got a little bit of unfortunately I got a little bat there. That's unfortunate, but otherwise, this is in great shape. It plays fine. Fortunately, didn't affect that at all. And very melodically driven. I wouldn't recommend this to someone just starting it out, honestly. This is, because black metal, I feel, is the most impenetrable, really, of the metals. One of them, at least. Hard to say for certain, but, it's still good. It's good. If you're into metal, there's no reason you shouldn't, or black metal, there's no reason you shouldn't like this, I don't think. And it comes on this really nice inner sleeve. It's got the lyrics there, and then a couple pictures of the band doing goofy shit. And look at this, guys. Look at that shit. Ugh. I love how that worked out. That looks fucking beautiful. So, yeah, nice little 4-track EP. Would recommend. And moving right along. Atheist, Unquestionable Presence. This is classic shit right here. Classic Florida metal. I got this via Season of Mist. And this is just a beautiful record. Very jazz influenced metal. Very, I want to say noodly type shit. It's something that I would say very much influenced by dudes like Death in how they play it. Very techy. And that's the best I'm going to put it, honestly, because I'm not feeling particularly eloquent or verbose at the time. And did I get this on colored wax? I did. I did get it on colored wax. Yes, I did. Got this on this nice orange. I'm pretty sure the exact same orange as the Rocky record, which is, I don't know, a weird parallel to make. Yeah. Nice record. And it's got, of course, inner sleeve, bunch of thank yous and production notes on that, and the lyric sheet on the back end. So, yeah, if you don't know, now you know. I don't have that yet. I think I only have one thing from him right now, and I'll get on it. It's something that will inevitably go in. It just hasn't been in the store. Gosh darn it. I think that's as good a time as any to cut it off. Didn't quite finish the A's. It's just a little smidgen left, but I think that I made some pretty good progress, all things considered. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing